deck we're playing between rounds here. I think that Bob49 played Elesh Norn in one of his Timeless Lotus lists a long time ago, the one he top 8'd the challenge with. But over this weekend, I was like, you know, the metagame is getting kind of stuck. I don't know, like Rhinos, Titan, Yawgmoth, Scam. Rhinos, Titan, Yawgmoth, Scam. Rhinos, Titan, Titan, Yawgmoth, Scam. Little Murktide, but these are kind of like the 5 decks that you're looking at. And I was really trying to figure out a way to power out Elesh Norn really fast, where 4/7 really good against Rhinos, just completely shuts down Titan. Pretty nice card to have in play against Scam. Pretty, you know, kind of unkillable out of Murktide. I was trying to figure out like so many. I was like trying, I don't know, a lot of kind of the traditional like Heartless Summoning Shells you've played. I was working on like elementals, like with Risen Reef and Elesh Norn. I was trying a lot of different stuff. But I feel like this is maybe the most exciting place for Elesh Norn. One, we also haven't updated this deck in a little bit. But Elesh Norn not only is like something you can power out on turn 3 really consistently in this deck, occasionally turn 2, but it you know, one big question like why to play this build of Titan over Amulet Titan has always been, so that's always been one question: why to play this deck? Why to play this deck over Amulet Titan? And I think the fact that this is a really good Elesh Norn deck is really interesting to me, because in the Titan mirror, playing Elesh Norn is just kind of game over. They have basically no answer to it, aside from just like Colossal Dreadballs and stuff. And what Elesh Norn also does in the deck, you know, doubling up Golos triggers, giving you extra Amulet of Vigor triggers, giving you extra Timeless Lotus, ETB, untapped triggers, is a really big deal, and it also, I think, makes the Storm the Festival plan better. Storm the Festival was also tech from Bob49, and like one big tension I feel like this card has always had is that Escape to the Wilds is kind of like the best 5-drop in the deck, but you can't storm into Escape to the Wilds because it's not a permanent, and there's tension there. But if you're in on Elesh Norn and Karn and Golos, all of a sudden your storms are like really good again. And so, like, there is the tension of doubling your Lotus Field sacrifice triggers, but also when you're comboing off in this deck, you are pretty comfortable just using Lotus Field to sacrifice all of your lands and combo killing on the same turn. You win with 0 lands in play most of the time. Most of the time. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, maybe not for the faint of heart, but that is usually the plan. It's funny, this doesn't really matter very much. And like getting an extra untap on Lotus Field with Elesh Norn in play is really, really strong. There's been like several times I've gone like Storm into Elesh Norn plus Golos, gotten 2 Lotus Fields in play, untapped them each 3 times, 12 mana, activate Golos. Goes pretty crazy. I still have Storm in the yard, you know. So we're gonna solo queue just solitairing. I like to solitaire these kind of decks a lot, but I couldn't actually solitaire it in the 1v1 queue very well, because Elesh Norn, if you have it in play, just in when you're just solo queue, it acts like an opposing Elesh Norn. It's kind of weird, where it just turns off all your ETB triggers. So I just had to like visualize what these turns might be like. Let's go to 5 here on the draw. Great 5. I'm certainly keeping 1, 2, 3, and then I'm probably just keep both payoffs here. Definitely gonna put back Forest. Put back Grazer also. He needs a bounce land. Got a lot of bounce lands though. We can also worst case scenario, since we have Amulet, we can just copy. We can get Expedition Map off Saga on Chapter 3. This is a double each Amulet, right? Does it? So yeah, in my league matches, I only ever had 1 Amulet to play with Elesh Norn, and then in the 1v1 queue, Elesh Norn doesn't work, so I wasn't able to see it visually. But I thought it was just the land entering gets the additional trigger. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Okay, Force Pitch Fire Ice. So now we're gonna be pretty forced to get Amulet off the Saga. But if we just draw Bounce Land or a Ancient Stirrings this turn, pretty happy. I guess it should, right? Because it's the Amulet triggering itself. Okay, then this is even better than I thought. Yeah, solo queue does seem to be pretty buggy. Consider brought back Emeria when I was looking for... Yeah, I was looking at some of the brought back Emeria shells. I also, like, to some extent, I'm very much looking for the best Solitude deck in the format. Solitude is, like, easily the most underplayed card. And I am trying to figure out the best build at the moment. Dude, if we get Tidebindered here... Ice my gardens, okay. It's acceptable. Kind of worried about Flame of Anor. Thing is, I don't have enough mana to cast a 5-drop next turn. I'm just gonna go and pass. Just cast a Tireless Agent opponent. It'll be fine. Pauper stream went. I don't know. I just, like, before I was going live today, saw a Pauper deck that looked pretty cool for the first time. Got kind of excited about one. Okay, they don't have Flame of Anor. They would have animated Mutavault. They're trying to cast Tireless Agent and they've mistapped, I think. Oh, they're casting Murktide. Okay, sure. Happy enough with this. Some good draws here, too. Potentially, that's a good draw. So, okay, so we go Simic Growth Chamber. Oh, you know, maybe I've miscounted here, because we copied... I guess we just have 4 mana after this. Alright, so pass back. Have to wait a turn. That's okay, they only have 1 card in their hand. We don't care about this Violent Burst coming down. What Pauper deck? It's like a Tron combo deck. Looked really cool. I don't know, I feel like I could do some cooking in there. Modern's kind of in a weird place at the moment. I've also been enjoying just playing a lot of different formats. We played some Legacy on Saturday. I've been playing a lot of Timeless. It's just been good to branch out. So you get hit for 7 here. If they have Force Blue card as their 2 mystery cards, we could be in some trouble. Tron with the Golem thing? I think so. It was just kind of... There's a lot going on. There's, like, Weather the Storm. There's, like, the Bargain. Top 5. Okay, so I guess I could just have a regular old Force. Although we just drew a Dark... Or a Black Lotus for turn. So, can we play around Force of Negation at all? We have 7 mana floating right now. Seven mana floating. I can use... I'm 1 mana short of Timeless Lotus plus Storm if one of them gets forced. But if I Golos first, I can do both. So let's go ahead and cast the Golos. Octopus, thank you for the 19 months. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we'll get a Lotus Field here. Pretty sure we're just going to make green. Or I guess we'll make white-green. Then I'm going to cast the Timeless Lotus first. Actually care about the... Sometimes you're just stuck on green. I don't think it's the problem here. Okay. Don't know that they would have necessarily forced this. So, do we bait with Karn, potentially? Do I spin Golos? Spin Golos is oftentimes correct in these kind of spots. I have 8, 13, 16 mana. Which is enough to spin Golos and then Storm. So let me spin Golos first here. Hitting Norn would be really good. Double up the Grazer triggers. Okay, I'll just cast the Storm. Hitting Storm off Golos is pretty nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and put Azusa and Elesh Norn into play. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Fair concession, I guess. Okay, so up a game against Rhinos here. I have the 4th Elesh Norn for like 4-color Omnath Blue-White Control Titan. I was kind of thinking I might bring it in against Rhinos. I think I'll just stick to 3 for now. Just run it. Bring in the Welding Jars though. Yeah, I wanted to do the thing too. You know, that was our first time. We'll have plenty of opportunities. A little bit worried about the number of Magus of Moons in the format. Maybe we should have more or some Dismembers in the sideboard, huh? Get trim a Rot Farm on the draw. It's called Altertron. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll just kind of look at the format a little bit. Got a lot going on at the moment. Misha, the 40 months, think you'll come back. Definitely don't want Golos to get Tiebreaker, that'd be bad. Yeah, sometimes you play Golos with mana floating, but I do think Tiebreaker is good in the deck. Visit Mono White Restoration of Meganjo Citadel sounds like an amazing addition. I've kind of looked at it a little bit. I don't know. There's kind of a lot I dislike about that deck at the moment. Kind of a close hand. If we could cast the Stirrings without having to pick up our Saga, I'd keep, like if this was a Forest or Boseiju. I think I should probably mulligan, not being able to do that. Usually mulligan pretty aggressively with this deck. Gonna keep this one. Put back Golos. Is Karn a better payoff than Emrakul? So you want to play Karn when you're on a Storm the Festival build. Usually, also you want to have you make sure you have a density of good hits for Ancient Stirrings. Although Karn isn't necessarily like a requirement for that. But typically I like to play Karn when I'm in on Storm the Festival if I have a reason to do that. And now playing Elesh Norn, thinking that this card is well positioned and powerful in the deck. That is what I want to be doing. That makes sense. Alright, just gonna use the Rampant Growth Grazer mode. I'm pretty sure I have an Explosives. I built multiple card decks yesterday. Okay, there we go. Chicken, 14 months, think he'll come back. I always enjoy like the off-stream Sunday brewing. It's not a very peaceful time. You have the second Mox Field? I don't think I uploaded it yet. Again, kind of double queuing today. Let me upload it. Play is going to be kind of telegraphed, assuming this even resolves, I guess. If it doesn't, we play the Lotus next turn. You play Lotus next turn anyways. Also, not finding Saga or Amulet off the Stirrings was kind of tough here. When is this coming down? Next turn? Type of sandwich cool stack, yeah, for sure. I think it was 14 months. Morning, Freya. Norn does have the disadvantage of more clearly signaling each opponent when they are dead, so you get to spend less time covering off. That's true. Well said. My opponent is ignoring Karn. Interesting. Was hoping Gleaming Geardrake plus Asmo has legs to try it on stream. Which one is the Geardrake? Oh, that's the Investigate Sack. Yeah, that card is definitely something we're gonna try on stream. Usually the stuff we try on stream during set release is like, I usually am a little bit more okay testing things on stream for the first time to get a feel for them. Hardcast Force Negation. Okay. I will get it back. Come on. Come on. 0 mana spells, am I right? Am I right? That makes sense. Says Glory of Vigor for Denver. All the free spells in the deck that you saw it as well. Is there anything that makes you hesitant to register the deck? I think Esper Goros is probably a pretty good choice. I think it's like pretty good against Yogg. I think it's pretty good against Titan. I think it's pretty good against not Murktide. It's okay against Murktide, but unfavored. I think it's unfavored against Rakdos, and I think it's probably the Rhinos matchup is tough. I don't know. It's like I think it's a very powerful deck that has like 2 good matchups and 2 bad matchups of the 4 decks you're trying to target. Rakdos and Murktide are not so bad, though, that it would just make me not want to register the deck. Okay, we're going to have to get pretty lucky off of our Storm the Festival. Certainly some tough beats here, maybe. Okay, we hit Amulet, we hit Timeless Lotus. But is that going to be enough? I still have my land to play for turn. So this is 5 mana, 6, 7, which is not enough to flashback. Double Amulet, also not enough to flashback. Right, yeah. If I plus on the Amulet, play second Grazer, block Rhino, block Rhino, block Rhino, still dead. Okay, let's go to game 3. Close. Happy with these Welding Jars. That's enough. It's 10 mana to flashback. I did not have 10 mana. With 2 land drops, you can flash back. No, not with 1 Amulet. 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 8. Isn't it 8 mana? Yeah, it's 10 mana to flash back. Is it not 10 mana to flash back? That's where I'm going crazy. Grazer at +1. I'm counting the +1. We can't put 2 Amulets and Timeless Lotus into play, gamers. We have 5 from the Lotus, 2 from our land drop, 1 from the Grazer. Maybe you're just telling them that. Yeah, it's 10 to flashback. Yeah, paper play. Probably work in paper too. Is Ring an option? Ring is not good in this deck. We've definitely played it before. Trying to be a little bit more into Minamo too, untapping. The problem with Ring in this deck is trying to combo off and sacrifice all its lands along the way a lot of the time. And that plan is not very good when you are trying to like play multiple turns with the Ring. You're trying to kill it in 1 turn, and the Ring is like a slow, grindy, stabilize, draw 3, stabilize, draw 3. Better than Amulet Titan. They have Boseiju. Okay, if they have Boseiju and we kind of time walk them here, and then we get to play a 5-drop next turn. Okay. They instead just fetch and then let it resolve. Is Emeria the best Solitude out there, or Tidebinder control? I mean, Emeria is, I don't know if it's a very good deck. I am, looking to play Elesh Norn. Okay, no Boseiju for me this game. I guess I should have waited on. Doing this, because if they have the Blood Moon, I really want the extra land in play. Start casting my stuff. That being said, if we can find a Boseiju where all of a sudden have tons of mana in play. Also, do they have Blood Moon plus pressure? Or do they just keep a Blood Moon hand with like interaction? Maybe we could find Boseiju off the Stirrings. Don't know that they would counter this, but they could maybe kind of think about me finding Stirrings here and not want, because they can't counter the Boseiju. Oh, we did find it. Huge news. Yeah, but you could probably expect me to play a lot of Solitude decks this week. Cycles are nice. Okay. No Violent Outburst is nice. Second Ice is nice too. See what their follow-up is here. Or my lands and amulets split like that. I think Blood Moon is... Oh, this is also a Mycosynth Gardens, so this was a land, Okay, Tidebinder. I mean, it's just... Tidebinder is very difficult to play around here. I feel like we just kind of... I think we're just supposed to, like, if they have Tidebinder, we are able to, like, draw a land and just start to combo off. Although this Urza Saga doesn't help. Okay, round 2 of the prelim is starting in 2 minutes. Glad we're able to keep the content coming. Keep it coming. Land. Nice. So potentially this is 10 mana. Golos doesn't quite give us the extra mana it usually does, but will give us 2 mana back. They have a force. Okay, buddy. Alright, let's go to the prelim. Damn. It's kind of the Timeless Lotus experience, too. Win most of your game 1, and just try rolling Vortex immediately. That was tough. Okay, up against a Giganta deck, let's mulligan on the draw. Kind of a juicy, tempting hand. Let's gotta be disciplined in mulligan. Maybe discipline's a strong word there. I think we had 2 attack steps with the Orc, which was 2 damage both times. So maybe they would have been at 1 when they killed me. Giganta Windswept Heath. Jund Saga, I guess? Only Jund Saga has starts like this. Also, only Jund Saga's like has these upkeep stops. this fucking card. I guess you're a 2/3 now. Kinda need to take the second Saga. It'll be 3/4. Let's go to the yard. 4/5. Yeah, we're 0-2 in the prelim. I'm gonna still playing though, because we can get 10 QPs if we win the next 2. Oh. So I have 5 mana this turn. I think I'm actually going to play this a little bit slower here, since I can't combo off on our Molt of 5 or 6. Molt of 5. Will the new set be legal to play in Denver? It should be, yeah. Seek the Beast into another Seek the Beast, or sorry, into 2 lands. Right, yeah. They main facing the beast, and they hit just a channeler. I feel like I see a lot of people do this. Just seek the beast with 3 mana, especially on a turn where they've already seeked the beast. Is crazy. Wait, then they activated a lantern to shrink their Tarmogoyf. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. So I'm 1 mana short of Karn plus Saga token. I almost just want to make a... like, pick up the forest to make a Saga token. Yeah, let's do that. Never cast any discard yet. The Heath was except Lantern. Oh, okay, so this was they hit the Seek the Beast. They should have just cast the Druid probably, but... maybe looking for something specific. So they main phase bolt me, which I guess is a little bit better than bolting my construct, since the Goyf gets bigger. Yeah, I paid off the wrong opponent now. 4/5. Taking 7 down to 6, but almost definitely could be able to untap it and kill, I think. Usually tough not to when you have 3 of these little fuckers in play. Although I don't have the white mana to cast Elesh Norn before the Golos. Let's see. So I have 3, 6, 9, and then Golos is +4, so I have 13 mana. Really, 13? So one short of Golos into Elesh Norn. Karn, copy Golos, get a million triggers. Come on. 3 plus 6, 9. Golos, -5 down to 4, +9 up to 13. Yeah, that's what I got, I guess. Can just spin. Because ideally what I'd like to do again is go Elesh Norn into Karn for Metamorph, copy Golos, get another Lotus Field, get infinite mana, spin Golos infinite times, basically. Wait, did I miscount? Okay, I'm not sure how, but I did miscount. I have enough mana. I didn't count the Metamorph as 4. Okay, so we get 2 Lotus Fields. Each of these is going to tap for... What is... Oh, he's got 6 triggers, so 6 times 18 mana. So this is 36 mana. It's working. I don't know what happened though. Like I just counted like 3 times. It wasn't enough, and then I cast my spells, and then it was enough. I'm not sure what I counted incorrectly. We will be showing our opponent the door here. Yeah, sack 4 lands. At what cost, huh? Ah, well, I guess that's fine to find it now. Don't need to do anything else. Don't let it hit you on the way out, opponent. So bring in the jars. Probably trim like an Azusa Rot Farm on the draw. Try this. So we've got Nightmare in paper. I think it's a bit easier in paper if you're good at multiplying fast. You should door yourself one of these games. Yeah, I wish you could door yourself, hold parity, door your opponent. You can though, right? It's target player loses the game. Yeah, you can target yourself. As a flex. I think opponent missing Glyph damage super mattered there. I think they missed 3 damage, did they? Was that 3, wasn't I? I also could have paid a blue for the Metamorph if I tapped different. But it just didn't matter, so I paid the 2. Yeah, how good are your 3 times stables and your 2 times stables? Yeah, I guess you could Metamorph your door. Respond to door yourself. Do you have an answer to Leyline? Yeah, I've got Cityscape Leveler, I have Haywire Mite, I have Boseiju, I have Force of Vigor, Ninja Explosives. Come on. Okay, so we're on 4. Definitely keeping these 4. I think plus the Storm. So saying it's very good if we draw a bounce land and these don't get disrupted. Yeah, we can also jump with the construct. Golos or Karn? Which will it be? And we drew a bounce land. I mean, that is an updated State of Modern right there. I actually cannot believe they named that over Karn. Yeah. But they give me content, so how can I complain? Oh, I can complain about this, maybe. Although if I draw Karn, I can get a ring now. Or, sorry, amulet. Updated State of Modern. Pithing Needle name, door to Nothingness. Tic-tac for pocket beers. Everything is right in the world. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Cauldron's really bad in this deck. Cauldron has... Like, just like turning your other stuff into Asmo, I'm not that excited to play 3 copies of Cauldron in your 14 creature deck. I guess you also have Saga tokens. So you have like 18 creatures in your deck. You have Grist. Okay, I missed the Grist. The Grist is the other Cauldron plan. Cauldron still doesn't look great. Seems relatively mid, but I don't know that I would play. I wouldn't play 3. I'd play like 2. I did miss the Grists. Yeah, I would play 2 Cauldrons probably if this was like the plan here. Don't hate the shell. I do think Grist is pretty good. This is gonna be the kind of deck that's like pretty good against Rakdos, pretty good against Dude, they crumble to dust in my gardens and I had another gardens in hand? Okay, I'll go to game 3 here. That's I've never seen that on gardens before. Okay, on the play I may want the extra bounce land. I mean, we really want these welding jars too, though. The 1 vial. Yeah, I don't love the singleton vial. It's like if you have an Asmo in your hand and you usually just get a cookbook to like and then cast the Asmo. I understand. The 1 vial is okay. I've played it before. It's not something I love. Not something I hate. It looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah, mana looks pretty good. I would play like a million sideboard cards for Titan. I don't know what they should be. I guess you are playing that. You have Fulminated Mage, Necromancia, Alpine Moon. I've been kind of unimpressed with Boseiju lately. Boseiju's not been a card I've been like super happy to have in my decks. I guess the discard deck I will be playing out this amulet here. Yeah, in fact, maybe it was Exile, wasn't it? Yeah, I was going to try to Karn for the amulet, but ended up being not to be. Here's just some loose thoughts. I'm not sure exactly. I would maybe play like 3rd Necromancer or 3rd Fulminator or like maybe 1 Damping Sphere. Are they going to do it again? I mean, we won last. They did it again! Yeah, this really is the updated State of Modern, huh? Okay, so I can go Selesnya Sanctuary, make a construct. But then I don't have enough to storm next turn, so let's try to storm next turn. Could maybe play the extra Saga here, but like if they kill an amulet here, I kinda wanna not so I can actually make tokens. Fat Master with the 36, thank you, welcome back. Does load nothing. Yeah, this is just like don't care about this at all. In my upkeep, they shock, so they're going to kill something here. Tear Asunder. Gab, thanks for the raid. How was that Restore Balance deck? It looked really cool. My opponent has Needle Door to Nothingness. That's what's going on over here today. Yellow Hat Gamers. We're also 0-2 in the prelim, playing it out for the QPs. Trying to grind prelims a little bit harder this season. Got a relief for the first time. Okay, 2 Tear Sunders. Consider my Asunder teared? Question mark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Grazer this Karn into play. Pick up the Forest. I think I'm grabbing Phyrexian Metamorph to copy the Amulet. Maybe I'll be able to get a second thing. Express my thoughts on Undergrowth Recon. Oh, I like this card a lot. It's a lot like Crucible of Worlds, but it like ramps you instead of just using your land drop, which is pretty exciting. Entering tapped and also not triggering the turn you play it is tougher. But I'm kind of excited about this card. Okay, so they Seek the Beast into Lightning Bolt, Rin, and 6. They still need a type for Delirium. They're targeting my Karn just to be safe, but they do mill Bone Crusher Giant to get that Delirium. But then I get to go Forest, Metamorph the Amulet into Lotus Field, go off. 3 mana have to wait a turn. Yeah, but we're at 20 life, and they've got, you know, a few cards in their hand. I think we're okay with waiting a turn here. Chef for the 10, thank you. 3-0, restore balance. Ah, great. The Deceive 3-0. Card deck for Amulet. We don't have an Amulet. Oh, we do. Do we have Amulet in Exile? No, we just have 2 Sagas in Exile. We have to get Metamorph. They play their Questing Druid. 2 cards in their hand. Can't believe my opponent in both Cyborg games led Needle on Door to Nothingness. It's so funny. Like the Ramson does go Strip Mine. Yeah. I think it could be interesting to play like an Urza Saga deck and a Field deck, you know. I'm not sure. Kind of like the mono green, like Graveyard Lands Matters style strategies have been kind of popular in the past. Okay, let's lead on to Stirrings here. Could find another Amulet. Okay, take Karn. Lotus. Lotus. Very notably, we can't just show my opponent the door here, but we will be flashing back Storm the Festival first. Lands in play are cringe, and you don't need them, guys. So we get 20 mana off of this Timeless Lotus. So I guess we just can Karn Ballista them. I think we just picked up a fan. Opponent says amazing deck. We can't show them the door. Door to Nothingness is needled. If Karn was needled, we'd be having a really bad time right now. I can make infinite mana with Filigree Sages that does nothing. Oh, I'm not playing the Ballista. I cut the fucking Ballista. Oh no. I cut the Ballista. I don't even remember cutting the Ballista. Alright, good play. So we don't get 2 ETBs here. This is good though, because next time we play against this opponent, they'll still name Door to Nothingness. Yeah, you only get 1 trigger here because it's not an ETB; it's a cast trigger. Ring, you get Ring. I think you just get Leveler though. We can. This is 12 mana, so we plus 5, 17. So that's enough to. Should be enough to door next turn. Although I guess. I can make 3 mana of 4 colors and only 1 mana of another color. Maybe ring. Yeah, they're also at 10, and I have a Cityscape Leveler in play. Elesh Norn shouldn't be turning off too many ETB effects. Kill DRC. I think I would rather kill the Needle. I have a Grazer to chump the DRC for a turn, potentially. Funny game. How's the prelim doing? Oh, Kolagon's command. And they're making me discard my Lotus. And I don't have my Metamorph either. That was a good last card. Fuck. We still have the Timeless Lotus in play. We can get double protection from everything next turn. Oh, but they... Let's see this line of the eyes for some reason missed. So I guess do we put Karn to 1 and lose the Grazer? I feel like that. I like that this lets me top deck another Grazer to use the Karn. Also like kill a treasure token. We also have the Cityscape Leveler in the yard, but we only have 6 mana this turn. What a game. Oh, uptick on Lotus, put them to 1. I've never had to... I don't think I've ever had to be too aggressive with my Lotuses, but yeah, maybe that was better. They're also just dead to any bounce land here, which is pretty nice. I think if they were 1 this turn... Not sure how different it is. They don't Giganta in hand. Maybe Giganta's forgot. Maybe they drew second Kolagon's command. Did they really draw another Kolagon's command? Did they? How did they surveil? Don't worry. Had that covered. Dude, what if we lose this game? It's been a great game though, I'm having a good time. So you can copy DRC on defense. I'm down to 9. Let's go to the top deck. Are we behind? I don't know. Any bounce land kills them. Timeless Lotus kills them. Golos kills them. We have a few bad top decks, but mostly good ones, I think. Although if they drew another disenchant and then they still didn't learn their lesson. I can't believe they didn't learn their lesson. I had to just main phase it with the gardens in play. So we make them jump with the channeler so they're not attacking with the channeler and killing me. I'm dead to a lightning bolt off the top. No way they're at 5 and I missed 5 damage. Opponent has also drawn pretty hard. They missed lethal. I don't think they missed lethal. They drew for the 3rd turn in a row a Boseiju. Literal top 3 cards in their library, all Boseiju. Okay, no reason to tap this. Literal all 3 top cards Boseiju. But if I just find a bounce land off my Ancient Stirrings or draw step, they're dead. My opponent says, sorry for my draw. Let me make sure I actually hit the bounce land here. Same to you. I cannot believe they drew 3 Boseijus in a row. Just the odds of that is so funny. Exactly enough to unearth this Cityscape Leveler for lethal. Dude, they have 3 Boseijus double Terra Sunder. What a fun game. You go to one? No, Leveler has trample. Yeah, imagine they Boseiju the Cityscape instead. Yeah, print stuff out, pitch gosh. Yeah, I don't think... I bet they'll print some more. I think that MH3 will be mostly non-reprints. I know that people... They like to kind of visualize the cards they know in their mind, because these are the cards they know. They can't visualize the new cards, but... Just like the first two Horizon sets, there will be, like, 5-ish reprints, maybe. And, like, 1 or 2 of them are really relevant, and, the rest are new cards. What score do you need top 8 qualifier? Qualifier is not top 8, it's just 4 rounds, and so, like, if we win the next one, we get 10 QPs. Deal, hell yeah, Da Vinci. I will not remember, though, but honor system on you. I'd like to see the pitch land spell cycle modern. Pitch land? Like lands that you can evoke, or like pitch a card to do something. So if I have to predict image, I should maybe make an MH3 prediction video or something. But one thing is, I think that they probably will not print. I predict that they will not continue the cycle of pitch cards. Well, we're gonna probably beat Stirring Wildwood next turn. I think that they probably will not. I'm not sure, but I think probably above 50%, not a lot above 50%, that they do not print any more pitch cards in the format. I think that they're pretty aware that they were like wildly unpopular, and I feel like if you polled the modern player base, basically nobody would be like, yeah, let's get more pitch cards in here, you know? So I just kind of don't think that they will. I think that they are kind of in tune with the fact that they're pretty unpopular. I think if they do print new pitch cards, though, I think that they'll all be like Force of Virtue power level-ish, is also a prediction I have. I think that they may be like, you know, all 4 mana enchantments that you could pitch into play. Okay, I'm going to lead on the Timeless Lotus here. Yeah, obviously, you know, just a baseless speculation. Azusa is so much extra mana, but I could also just Karn for the door, I guess. Want to see Lava Blister? What is Lava Blister? Show our opponent the door. Okay, I will just run it back against Stirring Wildwood. Who wrote this? Where's the article? Oh, is this a Mingu? It's not just Mingu. Mingu, Toffle. Okay, so a bunch of gamers battling. Is Tybalt on here though? Because Tybalt's the best one. Okay, Omnath, Scam, Omnath, Murktide, Uropile, Urza, Oko, Hogat, KCI. Wait, you didn't put Tybalt in here? Yeah, you gotta. I guess, or is Tybalt just not because the rules don't work the same? I guess it'd be kind of weird to play it. Innocent Blood is my pick. Yeah, Innocent Blood is. There's not a lot of reprints that I'm like dying for. Beautiful hand also, but Innocent Blood is like one of the few like reprints I'd really like. It's like Innocent Blood, Priest of Titania, kind of it. Tibble was like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, Tibble was like 2 or 3 weeks, but it was also the best deck in Modern's history. It was the most powerful one. Series was made last year. Good watch. Cool. New Leyline, huh? Leyline of the Guild Pact. A disgusting mana cost. One of the worst mana costs I've ever seen. Green, white, green, blue. Okay, it's all green. It's all green. So this is for devotion. Holy shit, this is for devotion. Like, even if this is just a blank text, 4 green devotion for 0 mana is pretty interesting. And Pioneer, too. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic in addition to other types. So it is also basically blank, by the way. It's basically just, you know, 4 devotion, 0 mana if it's in your opening hand. We're playing against bad spirits, yes. Modern is healing as I kill them with my amulet deck, probably. Okay, I'm gonna save the Grazer for next turn. Cast a Stirrings here. Not a lot. I think I'll take backup Saga in case they disenchant me here. I might need it. It's also all 5 color permanents, but it kind of just has, you know, basically no text, or like it basically does nothing. But you know, you can put this card into play, Sunken Citadel Nykthos 4 mana on turn 2, and just like that number just goes up and up every turn. 8 mana turn 2 if you have 2 of them. Is that card a player at mono black offers? Yeah, probably. If it was all black, maybe. If it was all black symbols. I mean, how many black symbols were there actually? Can't remember. Oh, what you got? Boseiju? They do have Boseiju. Okay. So let me go. Still have my land jump to play. Let's get this Grazer down. And I think that I will actually try to cast Elesh Norn next turn. Yeah, Elesh Norn next turn, then Amulet comes down, and then we can go Golos double trigger, quadruple trigger, basically. Although you have this Teferi, fuck. Right. Yeah, turn 1 Leyline Binding on that card. Okay, I guess I'll save the Grazer to block 4 power, although 6 plus 9 is exactly 15, so hopefully we lose, you know, it's spirits. Everybody's rooting for them. Alright. Game 3. Helps cast new Charm with utility lands. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's two new tools for devotion, for sure. Yeah, combo Sign of Draco. Also true. It's a cool, very, very cool card. We'll definitely be trying to build decks with it. Yeah, I could play the 4th Norn. I think it's spirits, we'll just let him have it, you know. Also, how's the prelim going? Okay, 1 match still, so hopefully finish this one up quick. Beautiful hand. Opponent's thinking. Thinking hard. Blue line may enable some value control against. Maybe, I feel like it's a little bit less likely. Definitely open to the idea. You're gonna have the perfect draw every once in a while. We have 2 of these ley lines, Sunken Citadel Nykthos, and then you have 8 mana on turn 2 and Pioneer, and you're like, oh my gosh, you broke it, and then a lot of times you're gonna top deck this. Okay, I'm the new set that seems like it has tons of build arounds, which has been good because like I feel like the brews have been very tough for me. I've been like every day like working my ass off trying to find anything exciting to play. This is like the best I could come with. I'm working all weekend, you know. Modern, been feeling kind of stuck in Modern. Seems like there's a lot of new stuff for like Modern Standard, potentially Modern Standard, Timeless, Pioneer. We'll see. Opponent is still not here. That's okay. They can take their time. They're playing Bant Spirits. They can do whatever they want. They run this place. Do Mono Green Devotion deck with Transformal Sideboard and Escape Shift. I mean, this sounds silly. Like, what matchup do you slide into Escape Shift, you know? People love transformative sideboards, but they also don't like to... Okay, my opponent molds to 5. Leyline Impact is just Prismatic Omen with lower floor and higher ceiling. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, lower floor, higher ceiling, yeah. Assume the record is wrong. We're 1-2 in the prelim. We're still playing, though, because we can get 10 QPs if we win our next match. And then, because I'm on the QP grind, trying very hard to this season. Hold on, sorry. Trying really hard this season to grind. So, do I want to Stirrings or do I want to copy Amulet? If I copy Amulet this turn, I can play 5-drop next turn. I think I want to cast, because I don't think I'm... I want to kind of play around them having some disruption. I kind of want to... I could potentially go Growth Chamber, double copy next turn. I think I'll be happy enough to go like Saga, 1 copy, just play a little bit slower in this matchup. New Leyline and Domain Zoo, Son of Draco seems fun with that card. I mean, if you've built your Domain Zoo deck correctly, Son of Draco should just be like castable turn 2 most of the time without you needing to Leyline. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's copy. Before they can Boseiju. Am I giving all creatures sign buffs? Yeah, something. I don't know. I don't think that it'll likely be optimal, but it'll be very cool. Name's Druid here. Got 3 cards in their hand. Okay, so I can go copy Amulet, play Lotus Field, Elesh Norn into Grazer. Okay, my prelim match started, so let's try to win this game real quick. Elesh Norn into Grazer is really, really crazy. And it's nice they can't quell my spells here. So if this Grazer resolves, it is 14 mana. 14 mana. Because we get double Growth Chamber, which is 12 mana each time. It bounces 28. I was counting 12 times 12, right? Is it 14 times 14? Isn't it just 6 triggers? 6 times 2, 12 times 2, 24? It's infinite mana. It's infinite mana. Okay, shout out to all the gamers who are worried about the tension of Elesh Norn plus Lotus Field. This one is for you. Okay, so I could get another Lotus Field and make like 30 mana or something. I'm just gonna... Oh, whoops. I guess I can just fail to find. I'm just gonna Karn door those. Well, at least for the next month, I only need. I'm gonna keep this. We did see the new leyline. It's pretty sick. If we draw Grazer, can we kill turn 2? So we go Gardens, Amulet, Lotus Field, 3 mana, copy and response. I guess that's our turn 2 if we brick, as we just make a second Amulet, lose the field, and then we get to go. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, we still do. I'm excited about it for sure. Untapped land or even bounce land, untapped land are also nice. That includes all the LCQ prelims those people don't play. Oh yeah, those. Yeah, those are so good to play though. They're like the best value by so much. Okay, I think especially with second Ancient Stirrings to cast this turn, we're gonna go for this. Lotus Field, green, green, green. Copy. Sack. Stirrings. Take another Amulet here. Cast the Amulet. Pass. Be very set up to win next turn. We have to find Timeless Lotus off Stirrings, potentially. Never mind. So I go Lotus into Golos, into Norn, into Lotus. This is plus 4 mana. Okay, and then this Timeless Lotus is 30 mana. Casual 30 mana. Spin Golos. Storm the Festival. Timeless Lotus. Growth Chamber. I guess I would put Grazer into play if I had a bounce line in my hand. Yeah, the Grazer is like, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's too many clicks. I do also have this Azusa, which is infinite mana too. Just get to cast my whole deck with Golos. It's so satisfying to see these as like equal mana values here. Just go up 5, 10. Oh, sorry, the missed a trigger there. We'll be okay. Just start spinning until I hit Karn. Alright, opponent, it is time for you to exit the game. I'm showing you the door. I'm going to trim a Norn against Yogg. I'm going to bring in 2 jars here. Board in the Needle, I think. Well, maybe I just want to Karn for it. Yeah. People think Elesh Norn is a non-bob. No, it's like it just doubles. It gives you twice the number of amulets, plus twice the Golos CTBs. It's pretty crazy. Probably actually hard. Can't really board out a non-bounce land usually. Let's try this. Like, you usually just don't have any lands in play when you're going off. Yeah, and the idea is also with all the main deck Elesh Norns that you have probably a pretty good time against regular Amulet Titan too. So I'm playing Green White Angels deck and Timeless, but doing what the amount of life gain it has. Yeah, attack it from a different angle. Yeah, I did see the new leyline. New leyline is very exciting. We'll definitely be building a lot of devotion decks with it. Unlikely to be building a lot else with it, but maybe there's something for your 0-mana Prismatic Omen. Okay, dodge Force of Vigor Simulator. The Thief tweeted no one plays Force of Vigor in Modern earlier today, which is why I'm playing this deck. Well, I guess we don't need a bounce land or Lotus because we do have Expedition map. Thoughts on defense grid for protection? I'm a big defense grid hater in this deck. I don't know. A lot of times you just overwhelm counter spells with just by double spelling. Wait, what did they keep? I've also drawn 2 amulets for my next 2 draw steps. So we may need to find a payoff off the Stirrings. If I don't draw a bounce line for turn, I'm getting Expedition map. Force 100%. No, they would have used... The Force would have been cast, dude. I think. But I mostly think I like Welding Jars, like your sideboard cards, so that you can protect your amulets from forces and stuff sometimes if you draw them. Not really ever searching them up off Saga. Payoff? That's payoff. Are they pausing to this? You have a force now somehow? Let's kill him next turn, I guess. Thoughts on the Soul Sister case? I don't love it. Like, gaining 5 life in a turn is like... Oh, they just is asking a lot. The keep. It's just so hard to mulligan Garden's Amulet. Draw any land. Even another Garden's, another Saga are both great draws. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Double Stirrings too. Is Nykthos trying to nix me playable mana because of new leyline? I mean, I've been playing some Green Devotion lately and have not been doing so bad with it. It's not a super good deck, but I don't know. The new leyline will give you some crazy nut draws, and then you also can get more consistent Nykthoses with the new green charm too. So we will. It will definitely be something we're going to be playing. What is Norn over in this list? There's like a few different flex spots. Like we're not playing so many of like Azusa / Explorer. We're playing 2. In the builds that don't play Karn, play Emrakul. So you have to play 1 Emrakul in those builds, which like takes up a slot. So if you're playing Karn, you don't have to play it. Karn is better with Storm the Festival, which is better with Norn, but sometimes you play Escape to the Wilds instead. There's, a lot of moving pieces. Okay, Gigantha is probably Prowess. Could be Grixis Shadow, I guess. Haven't seen that deck in a while. Nice. Just have to Stirrings, right? Find Selesnya Sanctuary. Okay, so next turn we go copy, bounce land, Grazer, Azusa, Norn, bounce land, maybe? We'll see what happens. Kind of shocked to learn Land of Abundance is still banned in Pioneer with Carbine Bank. Land of Abundance is crazy good. I like when it came out, like it was just the best thing to be doing by a lot. I even think in Pioneer, Leyland of Abundance is maybe better than Karn would be. You just have so many crazy nut draws You know, I am scared of Leyline of Abundance being in Pioneer, especially with like the Sunken Citadel package. Just I don't know. That card is really good in Pioneer. Would Castle Garambig be a better target for Charm? Is it easier to abuse on turn 3? I mean, you're probably playing both, but you know, I don't know. I don't think it has to be an either or kind of thing. Is the new Charm cheapest put land into play effective or printed? In Modern, yeah. There's no crop rotation. It's a pretty big deal, I agree. So can I go? So if I go Azusa, I have 9 mana after that. Then I'll go Azusa into Norn plus Grazer if my Azusa lives. Otherwise, we'll just kind of cross the bridge. Seems like they don't have bolts. Norn Grazer goes so hard. I think I'll keep a green. I guess I'm gonna get white mana. Yeah, so this is double Grazer trigger and then quadruple Selesnya. So this is plus 16 mana. Normal 4-second land drop. I thought I had 4, not 5. If I had 5, yeah, I missed out on like 4 mana or 8 mana, but we do have infinite mana at least to compensate for missing. For some reason I thought I was 1 short. Okay, then we get to put 2 Lotus Fields in play, which each make 12 mana. We can spin Golos infinite times. Sacrifice 4 lands, sad. Anyways. Spin. Put an amulet into play. Why not? Oh, I guess there are reasons why not. It'll take forever to win. I'm gonna put another one into play. Another Golos. Cast to storm the festival. I'm actually gonna put these 2 into play because I don't want to click through all the triggers. We have infinite mana. It's okay. There's Karn. I don't even think I need another bounce lane trigger to door them here. We're out of Zeus against Lightning Bolt, just trim 1 at least. Trim a Norn. 2 Welding Jars in. They're playing Prowess, I think. Not much else is like double DRC, Steam Vince Mountain. Giganther could theoretically be Zoo. Or sorry, Shadow. Just could be a Zoo build, I guess. Play against the Magus League? No, play against Blood Moon, though. Magus is tough. You're mostly just trying to cast Timeless Lotus. Probably should have Ballista in the board. Yeah, so this is a Timeless Lotus deck, not a actual Timeless deck. On the draw against Prowess, I think I probably want to be a little bit faster. Give this one a go. Don't love that I can't Stirrings till turn 2, and I can't like Stirrings into Saga super well, but if I find an Amulet of Stirrings, I'm pretty happy. Just draw Amulet for turn. Unlucky. The last 4 lists something put its Timeless. I think I've switched them all. I don't know. I know it's like it just defaulted, and I'll try to be better about putting that into my process. Uh-oh. Guess we're Grazer ramping. They're not playing Disenchants if they have Spell Piercing. Gotta have some though, right? Hit for 2 down to low 18. No, more than 2. Okay. Disenchant's confirmed. Freaking Destructive Revelry. Kind of like it, actually. No Delirium, but they do keep a card on top. Grazer on defense mode. Iteration. Still no Delirium guarantee. They need a land, they need an artifact, they need a... Oh, yeah, they have a creature. Unholy Heat into the graveyard. Card on top. We draw a untapped green source. We can Storm the Festival also. Stomping Ground exile, not a fetch land to guarantee Delirium. Stomping Ground, unsurprisingly, untapped. To cast a Lightning Bolt on a Grazer, digging some more for Delirium, 2 more looks. Spell Pierce into the graveyard. Arid Mesa finally into the graveyard, giving Delirium. Also Dart would have given Delirium. I'm gonna chump this turn, I think. Take 6 down to 9 instead of going down to 6. Draw an Ancient Stirrings. So I guess I go Golos into Simic Growth Chamber. Pick up Boseiju, play Boseiju. Cast Stirrings. Did not find an Amulet. I think I'll pick up the bounce land. So I can maybe go like Storm into Amulets or something. 2 cards in their hand. Could be dead here. Game 3 on the play. When you play the new land or the Biting, Nykthos is the biggest thing. I guess I'm not just dead to this. Going to 1 right now. They can't flashback the Grudge right now either. But if they're holding up Grudge flashback, can also be pretty tough to beat here. Also dead to any spell. Okay. 1, not 0. Yeah, they've got the Ancient Grudge up, so couldn't just freely go guard copy. Maybe I should have, anyways. Not sure. I'm gonna cast the Storm of the Festival though. They grudge a response. We copy. Okay, we hit another Amulet, and then if I get Golos, respond to Golos trigger copy. They grudge, and I lose. I'll get my chest from the prelim. I have to copy before this trigger resolves. Oh, I even am I'm 1 mana short of storming, actually. Yeah, I'll save them the pain here. We're done. Okay, game 3. Damn. Okay, game 3 on the play. Run it back. I wish I kept my 7 that game. Maybe if I had gone copy also. I go copy, they grudge, I copy, then I go bounce. I think I can still hit Storm there. I think I can cast Storm with no mana floating. Then I would have hit 3rd Amulet plus Golos. Is still just 9 mana. I can't flash back the Storm. Would I have to hit like Norn plus Golos or Norn plus Timeless Lotus maybe? Is there a Shrewd Charm play on this list? You probably have to build it a little different, but we'll be trying to play our Shrewd's Charm in decks like this for sure. Love to have Welding Jar here. Welding Jar is huge. Great hand. I've had a lot of 0-1 into 4-1s lately. Not that this is guaranteed, but looking pretty good. Which is terrible for the YouTube videos. I'm not sure if I should play Azusa this turn. Kind of tempted to. I guess I could go Azusa into Karn. And just like with them having no board, it's like they have to deal with this, they have to deal with this, they have to deal with this. Well, what should I get? Maybe Ring, maybe Leveler. You try to put the first game in the middle. Big brain. Okay, 1 card on top, 1 card on bottom. Mandatory Mishra's Bauble. I mean, I guess. I'll take another amulet. Never say no to more amulets. So nice to have this jar up too. They could have maybe Revelry for my Saga, but we'd be okay against that. It is nice that they have Magus too. It's just like that card doesn't do anything this game probably. Now they're just getting shown the door, it seems. Amulet of Vigor is just such a broken card. Yeah, this deck is really, really consistent turn 3 kills. Occasional turn 2 kills. So I have to think about Spell Pierce a little bit, but seems like can easily pay for Spell Pierce. You know, Karn for door plus activate door is 19 mana, but we have 20 mana. You have 20 mana? One of the funniest Spell Pierces ever. Although we could still Stirrings into another Timeless Lotus or Golos probably to win through Spell Pierce here. Could be the funniest Spell Pierce of all time. They also had that Bolt plus Spell Pierce, otherwise we could have paid too. They're calculating. They have it. They have it. Confirmed. Have it. Yes. Okay, so now we pay black, white, maybe because we have the Sanctuary in hand. Okay, so if we can Stirrings into Lotus or Golos, we win this turn. Bummer. Oh, do we win this turn? On bummer, because we can make 10 mana, but we can't make double of each color here. Opponent concedes, though. Which is fair. Okay, 4-1 this league. Wait, where's my packs? Over here. Let's do one more. Open to Grief. Old Border Thespian Stage. One survey.